This is part three of Bramble, the Mountain King, this fabulous game that I've been playing. Um, I've had a little bash of this bad guy towards the end of part two, and now I've had 10 minutes on it, and part three and still not completed it. But I was like, oh, I'll give this stream a restart. But in actual fact, 10 minutes wasn't a long time, it just felt like a long time. So hopefully, I'll bash this out fairly quickly. I think what I've got to do is get rid of those geezers over there, hanging off these trees. Oh, look at that. I was behind a tree and she still got me. This is what's been happening. Oh, there's two. Spikes. She's crafty. Three. Oh my good God. on my right hand side. Wherever I am, there's things that might go into her. Oh God. More seem to appear. Oh God! Should have dodged that. I should have dodged that. Should have known. She's a anyway. She's not easy going. She likes that one though to begin with. Screwing one up. That is lethal, that attack. cow. She got me right at the end there, and I figured out where it was. I was like, okay, I've got it. Oh God! Damn it! That's always the same fucking one that gets me. It always is. All the others you can dodge. That one, it's fairly like quick. These get me actually the same way. Have one of those. Let's see where everything's going to go. Never been got by this, so I don't actually know how it gets you. God, finally. Let's run. Light beams, is that an upgrade? finally got me. The wave finally got me. How do I evade the wave? I'm going to take out 2 on the right and then stop moving left. What's going on? That was fucking disgusting. I mean, it was. I mean, that's the horror of that creature, though, because she came across as so like innocent, the baby killing troll, Peter Piper, you know what I mean? Whatever fucking thing, Pied Piper, Peter Piper. But like, just at the end, oh my god. Took a while to figure out that bit in the forest. I just couldn't see them up in the trees to begin with. So I just didn't notice.
Ola, what have you done? Tuva's voice called out to him.
I don't know if I'm missing something. I don't think this is like a loot box type game, really. I love the change in like direction. It's like it's almost like it's a strange like isometric 2.5D approach to it. It's pretty cool. I say 2.5D because Well, there is a jump actually. I mean, no, fuck it, it's 3D, isn't it? I mean, it's just very constrained camera angles, but it's just cinematic throughout. Norwegian music's pretty cool, actually. I think Zigguros in Norwegian. That's beautifully cinematic. What if I turn around? Does it rewind? Yeah, yeah, it's lovely. Have a look at this one. Okay, that was a bit daft. This band. It's cool the way the camera works with the controls because I feel like I'm part of the, you know, like almost the choreography or whatever, the directing it, because like as I, you know, that wider panning shot and then it zooms in, but also I could be running along and then as I come off the path I end up walking, and you know what I mean, and then a bit run as it gets flat, and it just feels so natural and so cinematic, like just like it was pre-rendered or something. I like it. It's very, very immersive, but it's this probably is what I've previously a bit sort of. I've not been very keen on interactive sort of movies, if you know what I mean. And this actually gets away with it because there's a decent gameplay element, but it's also a brilliantly thought out plot, I think, and story, visuals, and everything is incredibly well done. I just think sort of like 30 years ago, 20 years ago, maybe, I'd have been happy to have watched this as a cartoon, as like a film cartoon. I'm a bit funny about film cartoons, but basically, I say 30 years ago because the last sort of film cartoon I watched was probably like the GoBots or Thundercats or something, or Trapdoor. Do you know what I mean? I didn't really continue with anime and cartoons as I got older. And wonder if I don't know how to make that look like a decent sort of screenshot. There we go. That's a bit. It's one of those, isn't it? Like a bit. Like, just like social media influencers just taking over all the streets and just trying to get the perfect camera view. There we go. I think that's quite cool. Wait for it, wait for it. I just want to get his feet in. There we go. Covered in blood. White linen makes it all the more of a contrast, doesn't it? Really? Decent cloth physics. Now, I know that's a really sad bastard thing to say. Like, and I've had a go at people for saying, I can't remember, there was a game, Manor Lords, and in the comments somebody was like, look at that cape physics, I'm gonna get it. And I was like, yeah, fucking cape physics. Ooh, do you know what I mean? And then people jumped on it and they were like, don't underestimate cape physics. I was like, not give a fuck. Do you know what I mean? Oh, I don't know. But then when you see it, it's decent physics there. Like it's not bad. It looks good. We're getting there. We're really getting there, aren't we? Right. Now that he's upskirted 12 different corpses, we can crack on. Sorry, that's yeah. I was debating whether or not to. They just pop into my head, and I just think, can I get away with it? Most of the time, I can't. In fairness. Oh God, imagine if like a fucking slug came out or something. Wait, was there blood in that? That's not good. If there's blood in that, he's got fucking internal bleeding. What was he? What did he cough up? Oh, it makes me feel sick. Wait, where did it go? Where's that sick? Oh well. Probably like fucking shock or something. He hasn't eaten actually for like the last few hours. How long has he been jogging? About between 4 and 5 hours. Oh, there's body. They're everywhere. Littered with bodies. What the hell is that noise? Oh God, what's going on here? Who's this? No fucking thanks. Jesus, what the fuck? This is a bit pointy and clicky as an element. I mean, it sort of does fit the bill of a. What the fuck? Um, is that it? It does fit the bill of a sort of, yeah, just an interactive. I suppose it's all a scale, isn't it, of interactive video gamery type thing. Where you've got true freedom on one end is like Minecraft, I suppose, and like crafting survival games in general. And then on the other hand, like the other end of the scale for me, that like my limit was that one with the camp counselors. What the fuck? What? LB? The hell was that about? Was that arm coming through? What? Is that it? That was weird. Dead or alive? What the hell? What is that? Oh, it's not spiders, is it? Oh, it's some sort of insecty thing, isn't it? What the hell is it? Oh, thank you very much. Oh, I don't like it. Shut that door behind me.
Once there was a peaceful village near a great forest. One night, people began to see a beautiful woman with long dark hair, lurking in the shadows during the full moon.
Putting the kettle on while I listen.
Men started to follow her into the forest. Some of them never returned, and those who did had lost their minds. Eventually, the villagers had enough. They took all the dark-haired women of a certain age and put them on trial for witchcraft. They started to execute them, hoping to find the right one. Yet men kept disappearing during full moon nights. The villagers grew more and more desperate and burned down a large area of the forest in the hope of finding this strange, beautiful woman, but to no avail. The villagers had lost themselves. They killed their own mothers and daughters. They burned down more of the forest that had served them with resources. Then one night, when the moon shone at its brightest, 5 brave men took matters into their own hands. They put on their coats and walked into the burnt forest to hunt for the woman with the dark hair. After a time, they saw the beautiful woman standing in a clearing. The men were instantly enchanted and followed her deep into the forest's heart. She was a shapeshifter that mimicked what men wanted to see in order to lure them away. When they were close enough to touch her, she transformed into something monstrous. She ripped their chests open, hung them up in the trees, and drew strange powers from their still beating hearts. And no one would ever see them again.
Man, that was annoying. You kept cutting off. I won't be a second. And also, I was like, I thought I could hear an echo throughout all the gameplay earlier, and I was like, I don't get it. I was checking the laptop, the TV volume was off, and it was the amplifier. That was, I'd forgotten. I'd left the amplifier on, so there might be an echo across the mic. I don't know. I could hear one. So sorry if that's the case. But I'm not going to do anything about it really. I'm not going to re-record it. I mean, no. Although I haven't done that much actually, in reality. I've only just managed to off that lady. Oh, I suppose I've listened to some stories and yeah, no, I've done a fair bit actually. There's no way I didn't think about it. Well, I'm thinking about it, so there is a way. There's no way I'm going to do it. One T? Or where's my controller? Chin up, kid. Although it's pretty traumatic. Right, okay. What's this X for? Oh, I've done that. The lighthouse thing is a bit weird. Is there anything else to interact with here? Because the alternative is to go outside, face up to those things. Those are not living things, are they? They're just corpses. I see a path, I see a route actually, in fairness. I will take that. Opportune not all. Dinner time. Dinner time, zombies. I don't want to disturb birds. Oh no! Oh no! I can't believe it. It's unbelievable. Oh no! Ah, so me it did. I wanted to get more to fall in. Stuff it. Oh, there's that noise again. That's weird. Oh, look at those 4 pigeons. Doves. It's quite nice. I like it. Slightly out of focus there. Back in focus. I just think that's beautiful. I just think it's not particularly like well composed, although that's nicer now, isn't it? It's a much nicer position. I don't like it being so symmetrical. That's the difficulty. But like he's either hidden. Oh, that is a. Yeah, that's the one I think. Oh, that's not the screenshot button. That's the jump. Right, there we go. Now, what's run? That's what I need to know. RB, I can't tell it. That's jog. That's sprint. I do seem to be sprinting like that. Ish. Well, it's more of a waddle sprint, isn't it? A waddle sprint. Oh. Oh God. suppose I expected as much. Do I have to lure this thing away? Huh. That was a better shot, isn't it? That was the birds and the. Oh man, where was the checkpoint? It's not my art, so I don't. But I sort of want to keep a little micro blogging account of fucking games as art or something. I don't think many people doubt that video games are artistic. I don't think it's to combat like that sort of, but I think it's to actually show the extent of which video games are artistic. So got a good few hundred shots from games that you wouldn't necessarily think, oh, that's particularly artistic, and they're not titles that you would think are artistic. It's a bit of a funny one, really, because like I don't find Call of Duty artistic. Let's have a look at this, but I suppose there might be aspects that are beautifully designed. Oh, I missed it. No, I'm not redoing it. That's what it is. They fly away earlier than I thought. RB is sprint, okay. What's this over here? God, I'd love an old bottle like that. Okay, so we've got Bishop's hat on an inverted cross. The meter, I think that's the proper word for it. I seem to fucking know all these like things about what bishops have. I think the hat's called the mitre. I think they have a bishop's crook. Oh, it's not called a tunic. Maybe like. No, that's it. I just know the mitre and the crook. I must have had some like fucking RE lesson on the clothing of a bishop. Just one of those, and for some reason it's stuck with me. Do you know what I mean? Maybe like the pointlessness of it is what threw me, and ironically, dwelling on the pointlessness of some aspects of education. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of things you learn about that just seem like, well, this will always be universally relevant. Do you know what I mean? And the clothing of a bishop might have felt like it was universally relevant when somebody derived a school curriculum in the 1980s, but fuck me if I never really needed to know any of those things. I say never really needed because I am still doubtful. There's still a chance that knowing the names of the clothing of senior Christian clergy might come in useful in life. Oh, triangle and another plus. That one's a plus there, whereas this one over here, I thought that was a plus, but we're not likely to have two pluses, are we? So maybe that was like, no, that's a plus as well. I'm thinking that plus would make the thing of the cross. That's a circle, that's not fucking useful. Oh, I missed one over here. I assume there's, right. None of those look like it. Oh, let's get that one on the go. Now, Can I get away with the cross? No, it's a proper long one, isn't it? It's a long thing there. Let's just double check this. What's all that shit over there? Oh, how do I get to that? Secret stash. It's a private stash. Bloody hell. What have we got here? Oh, there's bloody circles. You know what? Let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. See what it's like. It's cool that by his age he knows how to operate a cauldron. Oh, I see it now. Right. Let's get that on the go. Let's get that on the go. Let's get that on the go. It's that those arms of that cross are hidden by the pentagon. Regular pentagon. I think all pentagons regular. I think so. Well, that's a bit of a mess, that one, isn't it? He's had a bit of everything on there. Triangle, diamond, square, circles. Triangle, diamond, square, circles. Triangle, diamond, square. So yeah, there's the square. There's the diamond. Brew them up first. Okay. Not too keen on those, really. They're not huge. Don't present a huge challenge. Oh, that thing that I killed with my sword. I think there's an achievement for that when I was looking at achievements. I don't really hunt them. I claim, yeah, I look at them. I'm just trying to look at that water physics. Not the best. The white lights up though. I'd expect to see some ripples. There's a few. There's it's not bad actually. There is ripples, and that bit is sodden, which you'd expect it to be. So actually, that's pretty good. Can't believe I'm testing out ripples now. Taking such a clinical view of this game. I was immersed in it in the first couple of parts. Now I'm just a bit. I'm a veteran. That's it. Now I've already hit veteran status. Usually when I make comments like that, I die within a few seconds, falling down a hole or something. Like a model railway set. These keys are stashed everywhere. What's this candle about? candle in there, is there? Oh, but there's a little candle here. Candle in there. Oh, one more time. It's funny that like kids and dogs seem to have this thing where they say the trade-off of the joy of running around a puddle of mud is worth it versus the displeasure of having to clean your clothes and shoes. And like to me, it's actually that is generally a good trade-off. I don't know, depends what I'm doing afterwards. If I'm not doing anything afterwards and I'm hiking with the dogs. Well, they can't really handle hikes, but they can handle 5 mile walk. Then to me, it's worth the trade-off. I don't worry about mud. I'll enjoy it. I'll splash them. They don't take that. It's funny. I've only done it once, in fairness. It's not. Oh, this animals don't have a sense of humour, do they? That's my excuse for animal cruelty. But yeah, they'll happily run around, and they like me running around, but me jumping up and splashing them is not their thing. Charlie likes it, actually. In fairness, Charlie likes it in the sea as well. He likes a few splashes in the sea. Rosie, however, somewhat more of a sensitive disposition, and she's savage as well when she wants to be. All right, what's going on here now? Oh, all of that, and I could just go and jump in the water. Like I say, I'm a real veteran player of this title. Maybe I should have planned out the second part. But I mean, I just stood there. I just literally did just jump in the water, didn't I? Right, what's this? You see, the trouble is I've got no depth on this thing. No, like, depth. So I was actually aiming for that. I didn't just decide to jump in the water. Got one speed, this thing. Right, but I can't see, am I jumping straight ahead of me there? And this doesn't help matters either. You see, that to me looks like it's off to the side. Okay, good call. God, I decided to go up and not. I was gonna jump backwards towards the camera. No. As good as, let's face it. Well, it's a 3D platform puzzler at the end of the day. Like as incredible as the story is, which is, it's weird saying that because it's somebody's written this story, I presume, based around Norwegian folklore. It is still the dressing for what is essentially beneath it a platform puzzler. So I'm gonna have the odd slip up. What am I doing here then? That's bothering me now. Oh, why didn't he do that last time then? If that's all that was required. Bloody thing. Oh, I'm gonna have to jump down, aren't I? Zombies about, I suppose. Or rats. power there. That's unusual. Etched into the wall. Running along somebody's nicely made bed with my feet. This looks like a well-equipped merchant's place, doesn't it? What am I doing? You know, I've really missed the plot when I just spend, like this happens in Tomb Raider as well. Any sort of adventure game where you just end up running around, jumping, going, what the hell? Seeing what you can get a grasp of. But this is the sort of thing you do after you've played the title through, and you just think, oh, is there something, you know, trial and error I haven't discovered? Not when you're first playing it. Oh, that's where I want to be. I just didn't see that piece of cloth there. Netting on there. Oh, for God's sake, you daft kid, you deserve that. I'm not, well, that's a bit harsh, isn't it? Nobody deserves to die just from falling off the roof, but it is Darwinism. Right. Don't tell me I've jumped down there for no reason. Oh, for God's sake. It's unreal. Why have the thing down here? I knew it'd fall. I'm not going to make that jump on me. Oh, God, knocked himself out. The lighting and the shadows. Ah, bloody rats. That's not nice. Sounds like the rat jumped in. What is it? Prizing things apart there. There's a candle. Oh, I've seen one of those before. I don't know if there's any significance. Oh, I was actually in the mood for another cup of tea.
Dear diary.
No, I was actually in the mood for putting a jumper on.
I am so in love with him. I cannot even describe it. It feels like he loves me.
Oh, sorry.
Our village. Dear diary.
Oh my God.
Our village still. After. Our village still.
Bloody Xbox.
Dear diary. I am so in love with him. I cannot even describe it. It feels like he loves me too. Our village still tries to heal its wounds from the dark days. But at least me and my love survived and have each other. After the horrible witch hunt, we thought we were safe. We thought we would have peace, but then the plague came to our village. Feels like the plague is some kind of punishment for our sins. Maybe we deserve this. People say they have seen an old woman with a rake at night. Every house she passes, people inside get sick. I hope she does not come to my house. Every morning, someone new has fallen ill, and shortly thereafter they die. We do not even dare to give them a proper funeral. It is horrible. The dead are rising from their graves, and they eat the ones left alive. I have locked myself in the house. I got separated from my love. I wish I could be with him. I hope I can meet him in the next life. I'm out of food, and the dead are right outside my door. I miss him so much. It is horrible. I wish I could be with him. I hope I can meet him in the next life. It is horrible. The dead are rising.
I love the sound of the
Every
pages
morning,
turning.
people say they have seen an old woman with a
Sounds
rake
really
at night.
heavy.
Every house she passes, people inside get sick. I hope she does not come to my house.
Just getting myself an apple. I'm going to mute while I'm eating. Only just. Oh, that was one of the largest, juiciest apples I've had for a long, long time. It was gorgeous. I have to make a note of whatever it is. I don't recognise it. The red apple. Mm. It's not a Braeburn. It's not a Cox's, I don't think. Very nice apple. Very, very nice. Unfortunately, it's just kick-started my appetite now. It's the trouble with no. Go in here. Oh, blood on the floor. That's never good. Oh right, I'll get it. I'll see where the camera went. Got me. It got me good. Damn it. Damn it. How did he get around there? I thought there was a great big hole. I thought there was a great big hole in the floor, but there wasn't. Interesting. hole? Because I keep falling down the bloody hole. I've got to get the spinny thing. Like that. Little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Ooh, Jesus! Rats. You. I don't know what that is. What else? Okay. Oh, I don't like being in darkness. Hello. Okay. I'll get up on the roof. That's a dead body. Oh. Wasn't that bad. There's another one. Oh God. Although I don't know why, if this is Norwegian folklore, this surely predates Christianity. This time I just had to stack these up somehow. Solitary candle. Well, I've got all these kneeling cushions. How many people bring their own kneeling cushions to church? I'm just like, fuck the ones in church, they're shit. Do you know what I mean? I'm bringing my own. Are you sure, Dave? Won't Father, what's his face, be offended? I wonder if there's like a shop that sells like penitent, you know what I mean, penitent wares or something like that. Penitent pads. 50% off penitent pads this week. Hard to say the word penitent without thinking the penitent man should pass. It's really daft, isn't it? Now, was there one of these penitent pads down here? There we go. Oh no! Wish I could read Norwegian. So I'm after one more penitent pad. Is he holding back? Don't hold back on me. Relinquish your penitent pads to me. Don't tell me this is going to be a story of Christianity overcoming pagan belief system, because that'll just piss me off, really, to be honest. Christianity is like the politics of, like, just like, you know what I mean, it's, Christianity is a political movement. Such an immature religion, really. Oh wait, where the hell am I now? Oh, back here. Behind the root screen. I think I've got all the pads I can get. Everything I can get my hands on, so let's jump up on that. Jump up on that. This looks to me to be the sacristy. Right, combine rood screen, sacristy, bishop's meter, bishop's crook. That's a lot of knowledge. Somebody who doesn't really identify as a Christian. I sort of take a bit from Christianity. I sort of take bits from it. I think the story of Jesus is inspirational. I'm convinced he was a Buddhist, really, and that's not a religion. The word religion and the whole idea of a religion, such a Western thing. It's such a segmented. You know what I mean? It's just like this idea that you could. This is the religious segment of your life. There's no distinction for a lot of people who really are what we mean by religious. It's just a way of viewing the world, a way of living. Get out of here. Uh-oh. Now I've got issues. Climb over the rocks. God, that was fortunate. My dodgy leg. I can't really run for longer than, like, I don't know, 30 meters maybe before my hip just goes, fuck this. So I'd be dead. Like, I am very aware of that. Like a goddamn ailment, but I'm very aware of that. But no, I say very aware of that. The ability to not be able to run for like more than 30 meters before I start hobbling, basically. And it's not a case of like, oh well, when you're running for your life, you just get on with it, you don't whine about it. Like, I could not continue this out. That's how bad it was after 30 meters. I don't know why 30 meters is okay, but after that I'm fucked. Is that ability to not run is what, oh, I hope I didn't get the, is what will have me done and dusted in a zombie outbreak situation. Like, you know, idea of strategizing, I mean, getting a gun would be my first priority, like, pretty much. I mean, stocking up on food, blah blah blah. But water you can boil, it's not the end of the world. Fuel, there won't be a shortage of that for the first decade, you know what I mean? But like, or two. But like, there'll be a shortage of food and guns and ammunition. So they'll be my priorities. But thinking about things, prepping, no matter what, at the end of the day, there'll be a point where you have to run away from the zombies, and that will be my downfall. I should put that down under my weakness, really, shouldn't I? What are your strengths and weaknesses? Weakness. In the event of a zombie crisis, I will be unable to outrun said zombies beyond 30 meters, which will likely impact my survival chances. There we go, that is it. It's very Mandelbrot, that, isn't it? These almost fractals. Yeah, they are fractals. showing? Like a possession, or there's a solar eclipse? I don't really want to go in the water. Things swim at me. It's moving faster with the water that's waist high. God, this is so bleak. Where am I rowing to? I'll not be turning. Oh, Jesus fucking God. What is that thing? A lot of blasphemy in one sentence, wasn't it? Well, how can I combat that? I think I know. Like whichever one starts groaning is going to do the whole spewdy doody. Oh no! I don't know what you're supposed to do on that one. I think you have to just walk left and right. I'm fiddling around. Oh, I went too far. Oh, got lucky. Am I supposed to know which one it was? Bloody I don't know how to dodge that really. Stop trying to bloody promote Temu. Why doesn't Microsoft block the word Temu? That's what it needs to do. It needs to block people messaging about Temu. And that will cause Temu harm. Well, it won't really. It's just fucking eye after all of that. Unpleasant, isn't it, that raker? Sleep this time, mate. They were difficult to avoid. This is a little bit repetitive. Maybe that mouth thing wasn't, but it's a bit weird. What am I supposed to have done with that mouth? Damn you. It's too good with that. That's a really difficult one to avoid. I still don't know what to do about the upside down mouth. That one. What the hell? Don't give me the upside down rake or the dogs. I couldn't see a path through them. All as difficult as each other, really. That's the trouble. This one's the easy one. Don't get an opportunity. There we go. Can't actually miss that. Got it. Did 6. Missed 2, got 2 eyes each.
He had overcome the darkness. He had reached the mountain. He could finally find his sister.
Finally just got the rhythm of the rowing, but only after it's ended. Oh well. Is it all over? Up to 30 minutes, I think. 15 if you know what you're doing. 30 for someone like me. It's close.
As he reached the summit, Olle felt regret. Regret that he could not stop his sister from being taken. Regret that he could not stop the woman from drowning her child. He had killed the shapeshifter in the forest. Now the mountain stood before him, and he wished he could ask their forgiveness. He had reached the end that Tuva had pointed him towards. Now, entering the halls of the mountain, Olle was ready to find his sister.
Where I'm supposed to be going. Oh, I'm back in this library.
Exhausted, bloody, and at his wits' end, King Nils came to a witch's house on the outskirts of his kingdom. He fell to his knees, begging the witch to help cure his son, and she agreed. The witch explained that the flower held tremendous power that could only very carefully be used for good. The witch instructed he only use a single petal. Using the whole bloom would only invite death. Ulrich began to recover, but discontent at the royal line had grown in the kingdom following King Niels' bloody campaign. The next day, King Niels found his son dead, and the last light holding his darkness at bay was snuffed out. Heartbroken, King Niels turned to the bloom which had promised life, and instead saw it as an escape from his suffering. The witch, having come to visit the king and the prince, looked at the nightmarish scene in despair. She raised a mountain on top of King Niels and shackled him using the same bramble that he let loose upon the kingdom. The witch, having come to visit the king and the prince, looked at the heartbroken, King Niels turned to the bloom which had promised life, and instead saw it as an escape from his suffering. The next day, King Niels found his son dead, and to this day, the trolls still feed him as punishment for his evil deed. Long ago, there was a peaceful kingdom that lacked an heir to the throne. King Niels and his queen Magdalena had waited for a long time, and she gave birth to the longed-for son, and they named him Ulrich. But Magdalena succumbed to the labors of childbirth. The love of his life was gone. Weighed down by sorrow, King Niels approached his autumn. Meanwhile, the prince was the only thing that kept the darkness at bay in his heart. One day, Prince Ulrich fell ill. The doctors tried everything, but he grew weaker and weaker. They told King Niels about a mythical flower that witches were rumored to use to heal any illness. King Niels searched the whole kingdom for the flower to no avail, and his campaign soon became a gruesome witch hunt. His path was lined with the witches he had slain, but the flower was nowhere to be found.
Don't understand it. No, it's not, it's not that I don't understand the story. I'm just reading this now. It says just read the books to go progress.
The witch. She raised a mountain on top of King Niels and shackled him using... She raised a mountain on... And to this day, the trolls still feed him as punishment for his evil deed.
King kneels.
Oh,
Pressing like the sun is not a good idea, is it? Number 2. That thing I'll pull out my pocket. 6. Just weird, isn't it? 6. Oh, I've got a key. Well, not a key, a hand. Two. 6. Wait, that. Oh, he's got a goblet. He's got that tea caddy. And what's this here? It's going to be a sword or something. What's the tea caddy? Snuff box, I don't know. That's a 2. So the second one's 2. Quite a protrusion, isn't it? Whatever that thing is. The goblet was 6. And what was the sword then? There it is. Another in the hilt. Oh, there's, looks like an X on the just near the base of the blade. Yeah. 2, no 6 2 x 6 2 6 2 x. Oh, sweet, first time. Wait, there's something dropped on the floor. Bit escape roomy, but you know, it's alright. God, I'm so hungry. I could eat a troll. Oh no, probably never be that hungry. Disgusting. Butcher. It's down the side of that anvil that's climbing up on the edge. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. You have gone and fallen off, haven't you? You've gone and fallen off. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Say blood affairs, happens again, hasn't it? That road. I think I know what needs to be done. I have to jump up on the wall on the left, but I'm actually doing that. don't get it. Oh God, how many times am I doing this? Oh, well, that was the worst. That one was the worst one to date. Do I have to jump when it's for? I needed to be quick on that last one.
Closed forever, now opened.
I mean, mega boss fight. That's all I was reading about earlier. Was what's this going to entail? Don't want it to go on forever.
The Mountain King, who was meant to be hidden forever, was now revealed. He just had to reach the sack before Lillimor ended up as the giant's dinner.
So it is a primer. I don't think it takes away from the game, really. Just I don't want it to go on forever. Final boss of the game, King heals himself. First off, notice the bramble flies above his shoulders. You have to shoot down every single one of them to proceed to the next phase. King Heals has 2 attacks on the first phase. First, he'll use his knife to try and stab you, but his target locking is very slow, so you can easily dodge this attack by running consistently in one direction. Don't get not to fall off the dinner slab. Second, he'll try to impale you. It's a fork. For this attack, watch the shadow of the fork on the ground and avoid the shadow. The shadow will lock on at a point and will come down. When you get opportunity, hit the flowers, but don't get greedy. all the flowers are down, we enter phase 2. King Nils pulls out a sword and a scepter, both of which are bad news. If the sword King Nils performs a sweeping attack left to left, you can avoid this attack by removing the sword as it sweeps. The scepter, he will slam it down on you, much in the same way he did the fork. This time, however, the impact of the scepter will cause a butcher box to fall down on you, so you can't attack immediately after the scepter hit. First avoid the scepter hit, take one shot, then wait for the rocks and avoid them too, and attack the flowers over King Nils' shoulders. Additionally, King Nils may strike his scepter and sword together, releasing a very powerful force weapon on you instantly. Unless you're hiding behind one of the fallen pillars of stone, the only way to avoid this attack is hiding behind a stone pillar, so make sure you keep a pillar between yourself and King whenever possible. Once you've knocked out half of the flowers, you'll enter phase 3 of combat. His reflexes improve now, and he will leave less time for you to counter him. You'll also do a back sweep on his sword, which you must avoid. This means you need to jump once he sweeps, and again when he back sweeps. He retains the force wave attack, so remember to stay behind the pillars when possible. Once the final flower is down, you'll have defeated the Mountain King. Cool. Right, easier said than done, I imagine. What is this gunk that's now up the sword and the anvil? Rust, isn't it? It's rust and seagull shit mixed in together. What is this? Bramble. Sad story, really. And he already had darkness inside of him. He's fed by the trolls for his punishment. It's quite sad. Oh, what is that? Oh God, he's fed babies by the trolls. Oh, Jesus. Oh, is that his sister? That's fucking trauma there, isn't it? I don't want to see that. Jesus Christ. Monster. Absolute monster. Oh God. He uses it. never going to do the more difficult parts of this. Well, I'm sort of glad. I think I could have figured it out, but actually it's made life easier. Them rocks then. So I needed to be. I've jumped. Oh, I forgot about those things. Totally forgot about those. Chance to. Those rocks come down quick, you need to be like straight on. All of the Mountain King actually. Is it? Oh, damn. Poorly timed. Poorly timed. Timing is well off. It's a little bit more. Oh god! How's that timing so bad? Bloody hell. I'm suffering. Can't avoid those shadows. I'm struggling to avoid those shadows. I knew that was coming. Just caught in the shadow. Damn. Right, put it down. Really have to be so quick, back to back with everything. Into it. that scepter. It has to be after the rocks. That was cheeky. Try to get a cheeky one in.
The bramble weakened. The Mountain King saw clearly for the first time in centuries. And what he saw reminded him of his beloved son. He would not lose him again. This time, King Niels would overcome the darkness. Source of the curse blossomed. King Niels tore the bramble rooted in his back and brought it all to an end. The only way to get to Lillemor was now up and in. Tuva had one last gift to give to Ole. nightmare woke her up. Frightened by her memories, she searched for her brother's comfort. But he was nowhere to be found. However, the darkness outside did not scare her. Because she knew she had her brother.
So the credits play out, and then I'll end it there. Adios. This is that, like, after the credits scene, you know, you get from Guardians of the Galaxy or Marvel's, like, got a lot of these where something jack shit crazy goes on, like real, and that was it. This is that scene, but there's nothing crazy going on. It's just the epilogue that probably no one will ever see. Oh, that's quite interesting, actually. What can I do? I go, there we go. That is it. Me signing out. Take it easy.